If you're watching this video right now, then you're probably at a point in your life where you feel like nothing is really working for you. Maybe you've not been seeing real progress or improvement, and you're not comfortable with that anymore. Or maybe you want things to change, you want things to turn around, and you want to see progress in your life. So it's a good thing you're here. I'm happy you're here, and I hope that before the end or by the end of this video, you get to learn a thing or two. Before we start talking about how to move forward or how to be better, you need to understand what's really keeping you stuck, what's really holding you back, what's stopping you from progressing, what's keeping you in place and stopping you from being a better version of yourself. And that's what we're going to talk about today, the reason why you're stuck in life. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my mental health and I channel. My name is Loveline. I am a mental health advocate and a mental health content creator. If this is your first time here on this channel, we talk about all things mental health for the purpose of learning, creating awareness and becoming better versions of ourselves. I think I say that a lot, becoming better versions of ourselves. Anyways, that's the goal. So enough with the introduction and let's get into the main reason why you're here. Number one reason is that you are afraid to move. And when I say move, I don't just mean physically, mentally too. Maybe because you've gotten so used to where you are and you don't want to embrace change. But let me tell you, staying comfortable with your present situation limits you. It limits the opportunities you see, it limits the experiences you have, and it limits the progress you can make. If you've decided you don't want to move, then don't expect to see change. Don't expect anything new or anything different to happen in your life. But now let's look at things physically. Maybe you're living in a place that doesn't support your growth, that doesn't push you to become better, but you're scared to move, to another city or another environment because that place is all you've known. You're afraid that if you move, maybe you might not survive or maybe you might not make it. But let me tell you the truth, you will never know until you try, because sometimes what you're comfortable with might not really be what's best for you. And that's really what comfort zone is. It's not always what's best for you, it's just what you're used to. So if you want to change, if you want to see progress in your life, then you have to move. Now let's talk about mentally. You also feel stuck because you're not doing anything to grow your mind. Maybe you're afraid of failing, so you don't even bother trying. Or maybe your mindset has stayed the same, your thinking pattern has stayed the same, and you're not even giving yourself anything new to think about. If you don't change the way you think, you can't expect to see something different in your life. But if you want progress, you have to move. Move from your current position, move from your current way of thinking, and don't let yourself stay down or be tied down to a particular place and expect change to come. If it's not going to come, go and find it. Number two is that you settle for whatever life throws at you. I know a lot of people who don't really dream big, and there are some persons that wake up every day, they don't plan their day, they don't set goals, they don't even know what they want to achieve in every single day. Even if you don't know what your purpose is yet, it's normal to have goals, things to accomplish, things you want to see in your life. But if you settle for whatever life throws at you, if you accept everything without defining what you want, you get comfortable with situations that might not even be good for you. You begin to develop a stagnant mindset where when nothing grows and nothing changes, and when life happens or life keeps sending you things that don't align with your dreams, you just accept them because you've never defined what you wanted in the first place. And that's why many people feel stuck. So you have to stop settling, stop accepting whatever comes your way. You have the power to create change. You have the power to go after your goals, set your goals, chase them. And if the first approach doesn't work, try another way, but don't give up on what you really want. Remember to dream big, aim high, and don't just accept whatever life gives to you. You can decide what you want and you can go and get it. Number three is you stop growing. And when I talk about growth, I'm not just talking about physical growth like getting taller or getting older. I'm talking about mental growth, your skills, your mindset. And a lot of people go through school, they graduate and then suddenly stop learning. They don't read books, they don't improve their skills, they don't even seek knowledge. Everything they know, everything they knew 5 years ago is the same thing they probably know now. That's one of the reasons they are feeling stuck, and that's one of the reasons you are feeling stuck. Growth means continuously improving yourself. So start learning again. Learn, read, practice. Even if it's just one page a day, it counts. And don't limit yourself just because you're a fashion designer doesn't mean you can't learn something outside fashion. Learning isn't just for students, it's for everyone who wants to be better, it's for everyone who wants to grow. Also think about it this way. If you want to be fit, if you want to be strong, if you want to perform at your best, you have to train your body. You can't want to be an athlete and never exercise. You can't complain about being tired or being slow and not being productive if you're not putting your body to test. Okay, you have to pay attention to your body, you have to take care of yourself, you have to work on yourself, and it can help you stop being stuck. Train your mind, train your body, learn new skills, learn something new every day, and remember that growth is a daily choice, and it can be physical and it can be mental. So keep moving, keep learning, keep improving, and that's how you break from being stuck. Number four is that you let others decide for you. When you rely on others to decide what to do, when to do it, how to do it, you risk being guided into places, into situations that don't really serve you. Even if it feels uncomfortable or it doesn't feel right, you just go ahead with it. And when you constantly do that, you stop having control over your life, you stop shaping your own path. Instead, you give other persons the power to do that. And sometimes it's not because you're not capable, but because you've gotten so used to having that person decide for you, and then it feels easier to just have them do make decisions for you and not worry about making decisions for yourself. Trust me, I understand that making decisions comes with a lot of responsibilities, and maybe that's not what you want to deal with. Or maybe you're in a situation where someone controls you and you don't really have the space to decide what you want. You might have gotten to a point where you feel comfortable letting them lead you or tell you what to do. But what you don't understand is that while you might be doing everything that person asks you, you might not be doing what's really best for you or what you really want. Your life may end up being how the person wants it to be and not how you want it to be. If you want to break free from feeling stuck, you have to start making your own decisions. You have to take control of your life, your own choices, and decide on the path you want to follow. Decide on your goals and the dreams you want to have, and start moving forward. And that's how you can see change. Now, if you're married and you have to make decisions with your partner, there's nothing wrong with that. I understand that you're in a position where you're making life decisions together, so that's fine. Or maybe you're still young and your parents are deciding for you. That's understandable to an extent. But it comes to a point where your parents shouldn't be the one telling you exactly what to do. Even if they are making decisions for you, not every decision a parent makes for their child is always best, and sometimes can even harm their future. So learn to make your own decisions, learn to take control of your life. You can consult others for advice, for guidance, but be brave enough to take that responsibility. Be brave enough to make decisions that matter. So decide on what you want and where you want to go and what you want to achieve and what your goals should be. Number five is that you don't know what you want. And honestly, this is very common for a lot of people. And when you ask them what their goals are or what their purpose is, many of them just say they don't know. But let me tell you, finding your purpose is a blessing. I know that when you find your purpose and you stick to it and everything you do aligns with it, trust me, it makes things easier for you. It makes your life become easier. It makes it easier for you to set goals that relate to your purpose, and you'll be able to achieve them. But if you don't know what you want, that's where the confusion starts. And this relates to every other point we've previously mentioned. You're afraid to move because you don't even know where you want to go to. You easily settle for whatever life throws at you because you don't even know what you want. You stop growing because you don't even know what you want to grow towards, if that makes sense. You allow other people to decide for you because you haven't even figured out what you want for yourself. So to combat that feeling of being stuck, you have to figure out what you want for yourself. Ask yourself, what do I really want? Take a few minutes a day, sit down, ask yourself, keep your phone away, keep all distractions away, just sit down and reflect. For example, I studied psychology for my master's, but I didn't start out in psychology. I did something else in my bachelor's that wasn't even related to psychology. But what brought me back to psychology was me sitting down and asking myself question like, do I really want to build a career in the major I was currently doing? And my answer was no. My answer was no to a lot of questions that I asked myself. And then I asked myself, what do I really want, or what have always wanted? And then I remember that it was always psychology. I wanted to learn how the mind works, how to live, how to be better, and how to help other persons become better. And that was when I took the first step to take psychology courses, despite the fact that I was even studying engineering. I can make a full video about finding your purpose, or how to figure out what you really want for yourself, for your life. Just let me know if you want a video like that. Just let me know in the comments if you're interested in that, and I'll make one. But for now, figure out what you want for yourself. Figure out what you want to achieve, what you want to do with your life, because it makes it easier to move. It makes it easier to stop settling for less than you deserve, and it makes it easier for you to take control of your life. So start by asking yourself, what do I really want? Okay, it's a great way to figure things out. So don't give up on yourself. I'm waiting for you. Don't give up on yourself, because I'm not going to give up on you. So these are 5 reasons why you're feeling stuck. Of course, there are so many other reasons out there, but we only covered 5 in this video. And I want to say, if you've stayed to the end of this video, I'm really happy for you. But I hope it's not just about listening to me. I hope you actually get to use this information to change your life, to improve your life, and to see progress that you've been wanting. Again, I am rooting for you. I am not giving up on you. I trust you can do it. So don't give up on yourself. And thank you for staying with me to this time. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join the community, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And that'll be all. Until next week, take care of yourself. I'll see you, and bye bye.